You emerge into the late Jurassic world under a blazing sun, your surroundings harsh and unwelcoming. Cracked eggshells lie scattered around you, remnants of the clutch you shared with your siblings. The dry, cracked earth beneath your tiny feet offers no comfort, and the distant calls of predators echo through the air. You're small and fragile, not yet the terrifying predator you'll become, but survival instincts already burn within you. Each of your siblings scrambles into the underbrush, desperate to avoid becoming a meal. For now, you're alone in this vast, dangerous land. Life begins not with safety, but with struggle. Your mother is long gone, having left the nest shortly after laying her eggs. For her, the act of bringing you into the world was the beginning and end of her role. She left you and your siblings to face this hostile environment alone. The hot, dry air carries the sense of danger and opportunity alike, every sound a possible threat. Around you, dinosaurs roam, dryosaurs, stegosauruses, and juvenile ceratosaurs, all either competitors or predators. Even your kind, other allosaurs, won't hesitate to turn on their own. You're nothing to them yet, just another vulnerable hatchling unlikely to survive. But you're determined. You're no larger than a turkey now, but you're quick and agile, qualities that will save your life many times in these early days. Your camouflage, mottled brown and green skin helps you blend seamlessly into the ferns and underbrush of the forest. Your tiny teeth and claws are your only weapons, but they're sharp and deadly. Your first kill comes quickly, a small lizard basking on a rock in the sun. You pounce, jaws snapping shut with surprising speed for something so young. It's a small victory, but a vital one. That bite of fresh meat fuels your tiny body and sets your course. As weeks turn to months, you shed the vulnerability of a hatchling and step into the role of a juvenile predator. Your body has grown rapidly, now as long as a car and far more powerful. You feel the strength in your legs as you run, your tail counterbalancing your every movement. You've outgrown the shadows of the underbrush, venturing further into the forest where more significant prey awaits. Lizard and insect meals are things of the past. Now, you set your sights on larger, faster creatures like dryosaurs. Hunting becomes your defining purpose. The forest is alive with movement, and every rustle of leaves signals an opportunity or a threat. You've honed your senses, developing a razor-sharp awareness of your surroundings. Your keen eyesight detects the smallest twitch of a fern, and your sense of smell picks up the faintest trace of prey. One day, a young Dryosaurus grazes near a grove of cycads, blissfully unaware of your presence. You stalk it with surgical precision, every step placed with care to avoid snapping twigs or crunching leaves. Then, in a burst of speed and power, you lunge. Your jaws close around its neck, ending the hunt. Your first successful hunt of substantial prey marks a turning point. The Dryosaurus thrashes, but your grip is unyielding. Your claws sink into its flailing body as your teeth deliver the final blow. It's your first true taste of dominance, a milestone in your journey toward the top of the food chain. But not every hunt ends in triumph. Once, emboldened by your success, you tried to ambush a Stegosaurus calf, only to be met with the crushing force of its mother's thagomizer. You barely escaped with your life, limping away into the forest. From that day, you learned caution and patience. Your growth is astonishing, each meal adding inches to your body and strength to your muscles. By the time you reach the latter stages of your juvenile phase, you're an undeniable presence in the forest. Now, over 20 feet long, you've become a force to be reckoned with. Your diet has expanded to include larger prey, such as camptosaurs and subadult stegosauruses. These hunts demand a combination of brute strength and cunning. You've learned to use the terrain to your advantage, herding prey into narrow canyons or ambushing them at waterholes. Hunting isn't just survival. It's your art, your craft. Your serrated teeth are your most fearsome weapon, slicing through flesh like knives. With a single bite, you can inflict devastating wounds, weakening prey before delivering the final strike. But your mind is equally deadly. You've developed an almost tactical approach to hunting, adapting your strategies to different situations. When stalking dryosaurs, you use speed and surprise, but with larger prey, you rely on endurance, pursuing them relentlessly until exhaustion sets in. One day, you bring down a juvenile Camptosaurus after hours of tracking it through the forest. The taste of its flesh is as satisfying as the thrill of the hunt. Competition is fierce in the late Jurassic. You're not the only predator vying for dominance in this ecosystem. Ceratosaurs and even older allosaurs compete for the same prey. Occasionally, you encounter scavengers attempting to steal your kill. One such encounter taught you a valuable lesson about holding your ground. After bringing down a Dryosaurus, a pair of ceratosaurs emerged from the forest, drawn by the scent of fresh blood. They circled you, testing your resolve. With a deafening roar, you charged, snapping your jaws. They retreated, leaving you victorious. But you're always wary. Survival demands vigilance and strength. Adulthood transforms you into a juggernaut. Now over 30 feet long and weighing nearly 2 tons, you're an apex predator in every sense of the word. Your sheer size and power command respect, and your presence is enough to scatter smaller predators. The forest and plains are no longer a dangerous unknown. They are your territory. Hunting is no longer just about survival. It's about asserting dominance. Smaller predators give you a wide berth, and even larger ones, like ceratosaurs, think twice before challenging you. You've become the master of your domain, feared by nearly everything that crosses your path. Your hunting techniques have evolved with your experience. No longer limited to ambush tactics, you've mastered the art of persistence hunting, chasing prey across vast distances until they're too exhausted to fight back. You've also learned to exploit the landscape. Rivers, ravines, and dense forests become tools in your arsenal, trapping prey and cutting off their escape routes. Your meals have grown larger too. Now you regularly take down stegosauruses, camptosaurs, and even the occasional juvenile sauropod. Each hunt solidifies your status as the undisputed ruler of your territory, a predator at the very top of the food chain. But adulthood isn't just about hunting. The changing seasons bring new challenges and opportunities, including the chance to mate. The air fills with the scents of potential mates, and you follow the trail of a female Allosaurus. When you find her, the courtship is a display of power and grace. You circle each other, tails swaying, jaws snapping playfully. The ritual culminates in a brief but intense encounter, ensuring your genes will carry on. Afterward, you part ways, each returning to your respective territories. Your role in the next generation is complete, but your journey continues, shaped by the challenges ahead. Years pass, and the weight of a life spent hunting and surviving begins to take its toll. Your once powerful muscles are slower to respond, and the sharp teeth that once tore through flesh with ease are chipped and dulled. You're still a formidable predator, but the edge that once made you unstoppable is fading. The forest remains as vibrant and dangerous as ever, but it feels different to you now. Younger predators prowl the shadows, testing their strength and daring to challenge you. You fend them off with experience and force, but each battle leaves you more exhausted than the last. One day, you stalk a herd of camptosaurs grazing by a river. In your prime, you would have taken one down with ease, but now your body struggles to keep up. You make a misstep, and a juvenile spots you, letting out an alarm call. The herd scatters, and you give chase, but your legs falter, and the prey escapes. Frustration burns within you, but so does the cold realization that your days as the apex predator are numbered. You retreat to a quiet corner of your territory, a place where the sun filters through the trees. In this secluded spot, you rest, watching the world move on around you. One day, as you lie beneath the shade of a towering cycad, your eyes close for the last time. The late Jurassic takes you back, your massive form, returning to the earth to nourish the land you once ruled. Though your time has ended, your legacy lives on. Fossils will one day tell the story of your reign, a testament to the power and majesty of an apex predator who ruled an ancient world.